resort. It's another day and we're on the mountain working, but it's not just another day. It's the last day. We do have to go start building another house almost immediately, so don't get too choked up. So we've been up here. This will make 80 days. Wow. We built this whole house, start to finish. We're gonna finish building it today with a few just last minute things we gotta do. So let's get it done.
Our concrete has set up overnight. Should be good enough to go ahead and peel the little form off the bottom edge. We're gonna deck out the top of the step with our Trex decking. We're gonna build in these missing handrail sections. We had already prepped enough material from the other rails so that we wouldn't have to go through that process again. So here I have some ripped and stained pieces. There are some pickets that are stained. We've got the 6x6s ready to route and cut and notch and bolt into place down here. And we'll get it all put together. It's really important the way that we notch these posts. We just take 1.5 inches out of each face, meeting up with this little step platform, layer down there. That way the outside corner of the post comes perfectly in line with the outside corner of the framing, and it's in line or in plane. The sides of these two posts are in plane, allowing our handrail to be nice and straight. That is pretty critical. Now we're going to put some screws in here. We're going to attach this really well. This attachment point is actually super critical because that's what gives this post the only strength basically that it's going to have to resist motion in the left or right. The front to back is braced by that post, and that post is braced in both directions. So that one doesn't even matter. That's why we just toe screwed it to the deck.
Today's video is brought to you by Next Insurance, which offers business insurance for the modern world, meaning you can actually buy it online on any device from anywhere. And you have access to any of the certificates for any of your policies online at any time at your fingertips. I bought workman's comp and liability insurance for my company in less than 10 minutes from on top of this mountain. Just imagine, no driving down to town, no standing in lines, and no calling over and over again to try and get your proof of insurance. And weirdly enough, that was my main reason for switching over, so that I could get bids into banks quickly and easily. Not only that, you have complete control of your account online, and you can cancel at any time. Next Insurance is also up to 30% cheaper. So if you want to save money, hassle, and time, and get great insurance, you should check them out. And here's a bit of business advice brought to you by Next Insurance. And this is my number one thing. Don't be afraid to make big decisions or have hard conversations if you're a business owner. You have to do what you think is right and go with it. My second piece of advice is don't be afraid to stay a small business. I would so much rather hire a small business to do things that I need done versus some huge company. So don't be afraid to stay small. My third bit of business advice for small business owners is learning to say no sometimes. That's a hard one, but when you're a small business, you can't do it all. So if you're a small business owner, click on the link in the description below to join the over 100,000 people already using Next Insurance.
Most of the time we put a little metal bracket that'll bolt to the concrete and screw to the side of the post. That'll give it a lot of extra rigidity. Other times we use blocking, just put extra pieces of pressure treated blocking in so this thing is pinned in, screwed in from every direction, and it gives it a lot of strength. Coming down to the finish line, and we're doing some fine touch-ups.
I see that.
So I robbed my kid's little paintbrush box and found these awesome little ones. Jason's using one right now to dab up some stuff on the deck.
Look at this move. Okay.
That's right.
Let's get in tight here. Look at that move.
There he goes. Wow, look at him go.
Not a painter.
Look at him go.
I've never seen such a good not a painter, bub. So yeah, that's sometimes you gotta improvise.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on the kitchen with these here in just a second.
One thing you have to do to pass the final inspection and get a CO, that's Certificate of Occupancy, is put up street numbers on your house and at the end of your driveway.
Hey, and let me stop you. Not just any street number.
The correct street number.
It has to be your street number.
So that if 911 is called, they know if they're at the right house, or if you get a package delivered from Amazon, it goes to your doorstep. I chose the brushed nickel here so that you could see it on this dark stained post. I didn't think black would be very visible, and that's why it's not black. It doesn't match the rest of the exterior fixtures.
Something we do at the very end of almost every house is we add this little support strip underneath the threshold. This piece of aluminum hangs off the edge about 1.5 inches or 2 inches. If you step right on it, it's got flex in it, and I don't like that. It just drives me crazy. So what I do is just rip a strip that fits nice and snug. I'll jam it in there, a couple of screws to hold it in place, and it will give really nice, strong support to that front edge. If you step on it, it won't move. God, that's a lot.
I think it's fine.
You think that's fine, huh?
See if we made any improvements here, hopefully. That's a lot better.
I like it. Yet another thing for us to pass inspection is to insulate the backside of this attic access panel. Sometimes you use a piece of drywall, the piece that they would leave in the ceiling, but I don't like the drywall because the edges crumble. So a piece of plywood's great.
Yep.
Yeah. Go all the way to the top and come down flat, actually, because now it's thicker. I think you can do it. Oh, did you get it right?
Got it.
Look at that. Ooh, sort of. Yeah, you did it. Awesome.
So there's also a gasket right here. Can you see that?
Yep.
That we put on to seal air from moving around there. And sometimes we have to do that to pass code too, right?
Yep. We got to paint that trim still. Dang it.
Ah. Shoot.
Ray!
What's been your highs and lows of this project, Jake?
Lowe's painting.
Highs?
Painting. No. I like framing.
Yep. Jamie is working his way down the stairs with a final one coat of polyurethane going on. We got these stairs, just got done, they're still wet. Upstairs is wipe, clean, and done. And I wanted to share with you the brand and the kind we're using here is this Czar poly. And it's a low gloss matte finish, oil modified. And this stuff's like $90 a gallon, is that right?
Yep, it's close to it, yep.
Yeah, so it's really nice though, is why we use it. It looks great and it's super tough. We're not sponsored by them, but we just really like their finishes for stuff like stairs.
Yeah. Right.
Today we're gonna do the ceremonial passing of the torch, which in this case is keys to your brand new house, buddy.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy it.
We love it.
Good, and it's been an absolute pleasure. And I wanna tell everyone who's been watching online, these guys, the homeowners, have been fabulous to work for. Like super fun, understanding, easy to get along with. And as a builder, nothing else could make your day more than that. So thank you.
Well, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And the Perkins Brothers, Ray and Jay Builder Buddies, thank you all for all you do. And everybody behind the scenes, thank you so much. It's a beautiful home. My family will enjoy it for many years to come.
That's right.
Thank you.
And if you ever need another house, looks like you got plenty of room right out here. If you need like a large addition added on to this wing,
Probably.
you just call us up.
Hey, I know a guy. See ya.
Just so you know, I have really enjoyed working for you and Uriah. It's been fantastic. Because I don't know if you remember, but you like brought us coffee every week.
Thank you. Yeah.
You brought us donuts every week.
Check. Thank you.
You brought us sub sandwiches for lunch.
That was awesome.
You were really good at making fast decisions with no stress.
Super awesome. Love that.
I can't believe it. You like your new house? Woo!
That's it. We're done.
Wow, man, it seems like we just started like only 80 working days ago.
It was 80 days ago. Exactly.
I guess that's why it feels that way.
So yeah, you saw every bit of it. 80 days, the Perkins crew and the people we hired built this house up on a mountain, the farmhouse. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you haven't watched the whole thing, maybe you should start at day 1 and go through day 80. It'll only take you about 5 solid days.
You could pull a couple all-nighters and make it happen. You know, I'm kind of sad now that we're leaving.
Yeah, why?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
No fretting though, we're gonna go start a new project in a couple days. We're gonna call it the Nantahala Retreat.
Sweet.
It may sound like a weird name, but it's in the Nantahala Gorge.
Nantahala,
which is a great place for all kinds of outdoor activities.
Yep, I think that's a Native American word for the meaning of River of the Noonday Sun.
Yes, and it's called that because the mountains are so steep, you only see the sun around noon in some of the valleys. Crazy.
Wow.
So join us for that whole next project. We're gonna film it. It's gonna be kind of the same, but kind of different. Kind of like Seth always says on Seth's Bike Hacks. We're gonna do something kind of the same, but kind of different. Thank you for building with us, and we will see you on the next one. Sorry folks, maybe Jamie will really be able to burn out at the end of the next job or something. He tried. Thanks again to Next Insurance for sponsoring this video. And if you own a business of any kind, go to nextinsurance.com and get some great insurance super easy.